What's going on? Man, here. It's gonna be our first time doing pennies. We'll give it a little bit. Oh, oh. Ooh. Sheesh. Never done pennies before. Always first time for something. See what it does. I'll probably get gone through again just for the sole fact that it's supposed to happen last night, but fate said not to be so. 83. I know there's a list. I gotta check through some of these. 23. Whoops. Anybody's got anything to say about pennies, let me know. Y'all might have to be gone through again. 2014. 89. It's really hard to get pennies these days, so trying to find them. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember ever this. I know this has been out for a while, but I wouldn't remember it. Shit. 09. 74. 70. 80. Sheesh. Getting a little eventful over here. Might just start making piles. 2011. 2016. 03. 14. Oh! Then told you it wouldn't take long. What did I say last night when we were doing our nickel hunt? I said, when we get into these, I guarantee we'll come across foreign money. It's inevitable. Just like come across this son of a gun. No, it don't have nothing to do with our pennies, but foreign. Captured another corner of the world with it. But yeah, years or so ago. Put it up under the x-ray specs. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. See what we got here. Can't really tell a year. I don't know if it's just me or maybe the year's on the back. I know that's Queen Elizabeth on there, but wow. Nice. If it's that, I don't see it. Is it really that worn out? They usually got the year somewhere, unless this is like an error of sorts. You know, we'll come back to that when we have to, but you know, it's a little weird that this ain't got a year on it because, you know, I've got a whole bunch of foreign money that we've captured throughout a lot of our hunts, and I guarantee if I pull one out, we'll come back to this one. Don't worry, it ain't going nowhere. We'll cross that bridge when we have to. Whoops. Oh. Okay. To 2017. 89. 25. 98. Like I said, if anybody's got anything to contribute, with knowledge of pennies, because it's my first time ever going through them. Oh Lord, here we go again. Here we go again. It must be the rapture. Yeah, just like he said, hate the sin, not the sinner. And look at what you're doing. He still loves you. He don't know nothing but love. Well, I don't know anything about any of that, but take a lick and keep on ticking. 2013. I want to start categorizing these all because the big thing with pennies is, they did quit making them. Over in our areas over here, Midwest, it's just nuts. You got people who are melting these things, mixing them with industrial copper, electrical copper, and then they get caught because they see a piece of penny sticking out, and it ruined it for a lot of people. I'm surprised I was able to start even getting a hold of 82. Well, isn't that something? Maybe you should go to sleep then so you don't grow a tumor. Because we're busy here. You've got to go. Yeah, on a ride. Ain't the loot in this area. See how that works? Being negative is not the key on here. It's too easy to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. How we doing? Jack Anthony. Jack Anthony, 6415. Shout out. 80. Like I said, the first time going through pennies. 2016. Oh, we'll probably have to go through them again just for general principles because a few people ain't on here that would like to be. 96. Now, I know that there's West Point ones, but I heard there's only 1 year that shows the mint mark, so I wouldn't know what to look for on a lot of those. 86. 23 Denver. 16. 71. We're probably going to start filling the penny book. What's this? 72. Okay. 1990. Pennies are unique in their own aspect just because they're highly collectible. They're not making them anymore, even though they do. There has been reports that they still are, but if they are, they are. I have no control over any of that. It's bad enough that they got this new dollar coin in production, and then they're trying to pass the $250 bill, which, obviously it's made. It ain't being produced yet. Just to pull it in, they have to change federal law because, we used to have that, all those big denominations back in the day. Well, they shut all that shit out. I mean, they had it from $500 bills all the way up to $100,000 bills. 500, 10,000, all that. So, like, a lot of people didn't know that or didn't realize it, but you collect money that's already to have, but you get caught with trying to spend it or some shit. Like a few years ago, there was some idiot. He broke into a house or something, and he found some old money, and, I guess he did his own little research, and, you can still use it. Well, so he went to go try to use it somewhere, and somebody thought it was fucking fake, but it was real. Called the police on him. All of a sudden, they got there, 2 and 2 got put together. All of a sudden, they find out that somebody's place been robbed. Oh, yeah. No, because it's just nobody's wandering around with $500, $1,000 bills, $5,000, and trying to spend them in the middle of the night at a fucking gas station, trying to get roadies or whatever the hell you're doing. So that was epic fail on his end, but it does happen. Like people try to do that shit. Like to this day, You find the right person, they're coming back with Archie's milk money from the 3rd grade. I mean, they're going in there to buy 40s, Old English and King Cobras with Morgans and shit. No, I'm serious. Pockets full of that old silver, just burning it up. 2016. I like that one that we seen. I think it was 2009. Had Lincoln on the stand. I didn't even see. Remember that 84. Now, we'd like to 79. We'd like to find some wheat pennies, but these older ones are pretty decent. I'm surprised that we're even coming across some of these older ones. But the one thing that I did see, ooh, a 68. Oh, that 68 knows how to behave. That 8 looks like a B, right? Is that like an overstamp? Yeah, let's put it under X-ray spec, shall we? Let's see if it knows how to behave. Why does that look like a B and not an 8, guys? That's probably just because it got overstamped, right? Double plant. Like it just hit it twice, you think? Because that don't look like no damn 8, but it's got to be, right? That's pretty cool. I'm serious. I like that. See, it's stuff like that that sticks out. I'm not going to lie, the last couple of weeks been trying to, specialize in airs because airs like the bread and butter of the coins. Well, don't discriminate. It doesn't keep you limited to one little corner. Anything can happen when it comes to airs. So, it's abattoirs unlimited. It's endless. Yeah, look at that. It looks like a B over an 8, but it literally looks like it was like it had to be another number, and they just stamped over it, and that's why it's looking like a B. So this one we're going to keep out, guys. I believe this might be one of our first airs, unless this is what a normal 68 looks like. Banana boat. Slow boat to China. You need a new wonton, better shape up. No, because that doesn't look like no 8, but we know it is. Or it's trying to be. It's trying to build up to become it. 2011. I think we need that 09. That's what I was thinking. That 09 stuck out for 2 reasons. That's a 24. Now, I've got specimens of stuff that we should look for, but we probably won't find them in the condition of the ones I'd show you, because I have some pennies, like if you want to see a proof between a business strike, the difference. It's the same with any other coin, but with pennies, it's a little bit more unique. The 67 is looking nice. We're going to have to keep the 67 over here. 97. He's still a little torn and tatted, but he's getting it in. 2020. Dateline 2020. 24. The one little mint set I like, they showed West Points and San Francisco ones they had, and it was the copper, silver, and gold, and they're all I thought that was pretty decent. I know those got grabbed up like hotcakes quick, like wildfire. No, I know they did. But I'll let you know, guys, notice right now, I've been saying it way before all this. If you guys got pennies, keep them all. Keep them all, because you just don't know what you got. When it comes to pennies, they're really unique like that. They like to get you all ooshy moosh. 2096. 01. Going back. Y2K. Don't be hiding in the bathtub. 2050. 79D. Looks like a D over P. Who knows, though. Let's check it out. Check it out with the X-ray specs. That's a 79, huh? It looks like that's a D, right? We'll take it. How's the back looking? It's looking all right. Now, I know a lot of people be looking for, if anybody sees anything or knows anything that should be known, don't be afraid to communicate. Line of communication's the key. Don't say nothing, nobody's going to know. I mean, unless that's how you want it, but nothing gets in the way of progress. 80 back to back. 2010, 2000, 24. We would love to find some beautiful other beautiful errors. Like, I'm not saying that 68 is an error, but we'll find out. Like, I don't know if that might what the 68s normally look like. I really have no idea. Like, we're gonna have to leave that up to the Holy Ghost, Big Sandals. Like that would be like to me, from what I can tell, that's almost like a grease error. Because you see how half a trap, or it could be, yeah, it's looking like it, but nothing super major. 9999, 2014. Indeed. Yeah, what about them? What about the $250 bill that they're trying to get, you know? Oh, look at that, guys. Got a nice grease hair. You see that? See how that's all trapped in there? Yeah, that happened during the bonding process. Yep. It's a nice little one. Well, the thing is, you know, that they're really iconic. And a lot of people, you know, they hunt these things down. And they've been a rarity for a while. That's why, it's like pulling good teeth to get a hold of them. This is my first box I've ever got a hold of in my existence. And I don't, 70. Wow. He's looking a little torn and tattered. Too much McKillicuddy to the head. 86. Okay. Was that 80s? No, hold on. Let's check this out. Yeah, that's an 86. That's 86 for sure. There's no getting around it. So, it's just a little worn and tattered. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we couldn't get them around in these areas because we had short con operators and people melting them down, mixing it with copper and stuff, till they got caught. But I mean, you can't stop people from doing that goofy shit. But like, when they do get caught, they went away. That's for sure. They went to federal prison for that shit. So, but it doesn't help for people who are trying to go through them like us. I was noticing that there was this little sign that said, "Oh, only one box." And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't know you guys were giving them away. He's like, oh, we used to do more, but we can only do one box per week. So I started grabbing them because a lot of people have been asking them for them. So I have to. Oh, well, that's what I've been trying to tell people for months. I don't care how many you saved them, because their notoriety, the rarity, all that. There's a lot of different factors that come into play. At 89 is looking decent. If people would have knew what they knew years and years or years ago, fuck. Pennies would have been hoarded, been really scarce. $2013. 82. 2019. That's probably the smartest thing I've heard on here when it comes to pennies. I would say that you know exactly what you're doing, and person who hedges his bets, and you got yourself covered, because there's no bad situation when it comes to holding these guys. None at all. 69. Ooh. Looky, guys. We got ourselves a proof or a strike. A business strike or a proof. 69. See the S for San Francisco? Here, we're going to plop it down on X-Ray Specs, so you guys can see we just got our first. See, what we specifically do look for in our coins, what we go out of our way to do on this channel, unlike other channels, we look for stuff that's clearly not intended for circulation. Case in point right here. 1969, as we can see. S for San Francisco. Now, for anybody who's wondering, well, why is the S significant? Because that's where 95% of your proofs and strikes were minted. You know, you had exceptional couple years here and there with every denomination of a coin where Philadelphia and Denver had to pick up and do something for San Francisco, and it was like a vice versa thing, but that didn't happen a lot. Uh, Along with West Point, New Orleans, Carson City, etc. But yeah, it is pretty old, but the S is enough to let you know it's what it is. It's toning a little bit and it's a little worn out, but it's a keeper. It's our first NIFC that I know of since we've been going through it, and we've only been going through them for 25 minutes, so we're doing pretty damn good. But just so you guys can see, before we go any farther, because that was the end of the roll. That was the last of that roll, so that must have been an ender. You know, some of the ones I have that you might want to see. This is what they look like back, you know, back when they, like this. This is a business strike. This is a 1968 business strike. Business strikes just have a clad mirror cameo that goes all over the whole coin. The complete coin. And obviously you got your S mint mark. We'll flop that son of a gun down so you guys can see it, so you can see exactly what I'm saying. As you see how shiny it is, how it's just completely cladded over. That's what business strikes look like of any sort for any coin. They just got a big extra luster on it. It's hard not to see it. If you miss these and it's like a common occurrence, I'd have to say keep your radar up, because if you miss that, you'll miss anything. And now this is what a proof looks like. You have your dark mirror cameo, but your adverse is frosted like snow minted Prater. And that's the difference between a business strike and a proof. Both not intended for circulation. Very beautiful. Put it under X-ray specs over here, so you guys can see a difference. The difference between a business strike and a proof. And this goes for every coin. I mean, I could pull out nickels, dimes, quarters, half pieces, whatever. This is the difference. And it's the same for each. So, I mean, you could even have errors sometimes, but yeah, if we find any that are real nice like this, hallelujah. But I've never went through pennies in my life, so first time for everything. But yeah. Now, when it comes to the proofs, sometimes they'll have a darker mirror cameo in the background, absent the adverse being frosted like these, but you can just tell. The light gleams and catches it. But yeah, that's what you initially would look for, just so you guys know. But yeah, we've captured our first one, 1969. I know it's a little worn and torn out, but hey, it's still around to see a day. So we'll get on to our next one. I'll leave this one out for good luck. How about that? We know where it came from. How about I'll leave the business strike and a proof out. We know where it came from. It didn't come from the rolls. Just so anybody who comes across, if they wanna or they ask, it doesn't have to be pulled out again or re-animated. But yeah, we're gonna move this up over here. We're gonna get on with this. So far, I'd have to say, pretty decent. Well, whenever you can, do it. It would warm the heart. No, people need to see. I'm telling you, that's the type of stuff that needs to be done. That's smart. Stockpile all them like that. Forgot about them. Play the out of sight, out of mind game. 2019. 04. And like I said, just because I'm tossing through them doesn't necessarily mean it's up. It's just a normal penny. There's a magnitude of things can constitute it being abnormal or, you know, being unique in its own nature. And when it comes to pennies, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the master of disaster with it. This is like the first time doing rolls on here with y'all. So 78. That sounds like one of those good problems. That 77 is looking healthy. Nice clean little 77. 05. 87, Denver. 2018. Wheat pennies, too. We're looking for wheat pennies just because those are iconic years. That's an 82 Denver. 95. 23. 88 Denver. 82. Yeah, I've seen sets of these. Then they made solid silver ones and solid gold ones. They come together as a 3-point set. Yeah, I've seen those things go like hotcakes. I honestly wish I could have got a hold of it. Probably outrageous prices now. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, you've seen it. You used to see that shit during like infomercials and stuff. I'm not saying that's what they did with that, but I just remember seeing them being sold as a 3-point set. Ooh, look at the 66. Looking like a champion, Absent Wheaties. Still all there. We liking that. 92. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Pennies are new to this channel. I mean, we've shown pennies, but this is our very first official penny hunt. And we'll keep doing them. Like I said, give the people what they asked for. How we doing? '97 Denver. Like I said, they all gonna have to get gone through again. Your sister stole all your wheat pennies? No. No way. Well, what did she do with them? Don't tell me she went just to go spend them. Let's hope that she kept them for herself. Maybe you can be diplomatic and get them back. Liberate them. Just like, remember, guys, if you're going through coins, don't think going through them more than once is very smart. There's a 75. Yeah, because you're going to miss stuff the first time around, almost like with a movie. You know, you watch a movie, then you watch it again, and you're like, you're seeing things that you didn't see the first time because you was watching it too hard. You were stuck in it. So, you know, that happens. 73. 97 Denver. Ooh, there's a 77. 77. What do we got going on here? It's just a 77 Denver. Oh, give me a second, guys. Make sure this thing stays in. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, just a 77 Denver. We're going to keep it off this side. But so far, I'd have to say, I'm pretty happy with our 69 proof that we found. We found a foreign so far. Don't know what year it is. Can't find a year anywhere because it's gone. It's completely gone. It's a Canadian. And then we found this little air right here. I call it a grease air, but it's got a fingerprint. It looks like trapped inside of it. And that happens a lot during the bonding process. Somebody touched it or something happened, got up in the planchet, so when the bonding process happened, it got sealed up in there. So so far we're doing pretty decent, if you ask me. Doing pretty damn decent. That's why people love pennies. Because it doesn't take a lot to start moving mountains. 72 Denver. 87 Denver. Honestly, I haven't been more in the dark about coins than I have right now because I don't really know much about the penny other than that you should be keeping them. Ooh, look at that. Nice 60. That almost remind me of yesterday's nickel hunt when we found a 40. Hell yeah. I found some northern yaks. I gotta get some acetone so we can see if we can put it on there where the year is. See if the year will etch out for us. Because none of them you can tell the year. But yeah, you know, You gotta go through your coins with a fine-tooth comb. Well, like I told you, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this and that. I know knowledge is power, but we try to feed each other the knowledge. Like I said, a lot of people were asking for pennies to be done. I said if I could get a hold of them, it would happen. So here we are. But I'll be getting more. We've been keeping around from all the coins, but we have to start giving some undivided attention to the penny. They're talking about trying to make a new nickel. God, this one's torn up. And not to be ignorant, but you never know how that happened. Only way to find out. Do some due diligence. 85 Denver. Wow. Too much Colgate calcified the brain. 2020. 19. Yes. That is the smartest thing. That's another smartest thing I heard. Yeah, don't clean your coins for your coin's sake and your sake. Anything that's going on with them will evaporate with deadly purpose. 83 Denver. Yeah, refrain from cleaning them. I mean, there's ways to buff up coins, but not like there's certain you can put a simple solution, but I suggest not to. I don't clean coins. I just don't. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. It's a suggestion. But you hit it right on the money, man. Wherever you heard that from, they wouldn't take you on a ride. I'll tell you that. You're inadvertently hurting the coin as much as you might think that you're polishing it up and getting it ready for the ball. That's not what's going to go down. If anything, you're like this one. This is a little weird. I think it's just from all the oxidization. It's a 1984 Denver. It's looking like a lot of oxidation going on. If there is an error, I can't see it. I'm not looking for like double die or nothing or anything like sticking out. That's why I think the coins will have to properly vet it through them again. But I will let you know this right now. Every box of pennies that I get a hold of, none of these coins are going back into circulation. Like they're here to stay. No, because it'll be anytime that's going to start fading out real bad. I mean, it's bad enough when you go into certain stores, 75 Denver. And there's those signs. We're not giving out change. So if you're going to accept the fact that you're going to buy in here, they want you to round it off to the next dollar. Because if you buy something for $27.04, you're not getting your 96 cents back. And this is the reason why. One of many. It's their justification to try to, cut you. Snag a tip without having to ask for one. No, I'm serious. I know I'm not the only one who's seen them signs and, at checkout aisles, not giving change. If it's not like a Walmart where, you're bird feeding a self-checkout aisle or something, yeah, it's problematic. And a lot of people don't think twice about it, not realizing how much money they're flushing down the drain, that they're just giving away. They don't look at it that way. That 77's looking nice. Oh, what is your malfunction? Yeah, you looking all messed up. Endangered species list. Cherry, hey. I'm glad you're on. Hey. We're like 3 rolls in. I'm glad you're here, Cherry. This is some of my favorite pennies. You want to see what we gotten so far other than what I've been pulling out? You're going to have to help, but look. This is what we got. This was our first. I think either it's got to have to be a proof or a business strike, obviously. 69. And then this one is our first air that I believe. A 96. Grease air. It's got a fingerprint, I believe, trapped in it or something. But that ain't coming off. So, yeah, we found some other oddball stuff, but that's pretty much, like I said, just for 3-4 rolls, it's pretty decent. But I was just saying, we're not getting, like, none of these coins are going back ever into circulation. 69. Well, I'm glad you're here. But hey, like I said, I was telling everybody else, I said, regardless of how many we go through right now or not, I said, all these coins will have to be properly vetted because this is my first time doing pennies. But it was going to happen. Yeah, yesterday, fate said it wasn't meant to be so. Emergencies started happening. Before you knew it, I was like a wild shared cow running around. Yeah, I couldn't help it. I figured I'd get right up on here and pick up where we left off because we ended with that. Like that. You see that? You see what I'm talking about? Same thing. I know he's dirty and torn and tattered, but mind you, that stuff had to get trapped in there. I have to keep it off to the side. The heck was that? Yep. 82. No, it's just iconic to go through these 2011. We want that one. We found one that has like Lincoln on the back, but we tossed it in here. I think it was an 09. I pulled a couple of my old pennies out to show them examples of like what we would look for. The odds of us finding them in this shape are unicorn rare, but you know, a proof and a business strike and the difference between them. So everybody's, you know, checked in and got some fact checking in. Oh, most definitely. But yeah, these guys are just as fun as any other coin, you know, coming to do it. You know, coming to think about it right now. Oh, they're all being kept. Like I said, we got to properly vet through them. We'll figure it out. Gonna have to start getting the booksies. 15. 82 Denver. 2007. 92. 67. Nice. Oh, yeah. Ooh, 76. Look at him. He's hugging the floor to hold on. 82 again. 82 is just ringing bells. 76. Now, just so everybody knows, this will get cut. Ooh, a 59 Denver. Oh, we're starting to cook a little bit. We're starting to get down there. Don't go too far down that rabbit hole. This will get cut into multiple sections of a hunt just because I've never done penny hunt before, and that's not something, you just don't rush anything like this. And we'll do some here, we'll do some later. It'll probably roll into tomorrow, honestly. Capper, how we doing? 76. Yeah, I gotta go get a couple more boxes too. I'm gonna send a couple Cuzarellis in. Everyone's earned a box each. Well, these once we done with them, regardless, I'm not sending them back. I'll stockpile pennies. That's not a big deal. I just haven't had the luxury to. That 96 is looking a little sus and mus. Yeah, he could have a magnitude of things going on too. Oh yeah, look it. It looked like everything breaking down around this sound gun. We'll keep him up there. He ain't going nowhere. We'll keep him nice and keep him nice like caviar. Now we have found our first proof in the second roll. It was either a proof or a strike, and then we found our first error, which was pretty nice. 68 Denver. Look, another 8 that looks like that a B. So what is this, like overstamped? Oh, they got a double ear error too for the 80. What is it for the 84s? Anybody know about that? There's a double ear for 84s. This is a 68 Denver Duntonut. It's not our first one, I believe. Didn't the first one we talk about? Didn't I say it said the 8 looked like a B? Is that because it got double stamped or something? Something like that, right? He's still healthy, but that ain't our first. Where's that other one we had? That's an 86. My bad. 96. Hold on here. Right there. There we go. Hey, 68 Denver Duntonut. 68 Denver Duntonut. This is our first one. This is our first one that we captured. This is the one we just captured now, okay? So I'm taking it, that just maybe how they looked, because they were shook and they didn't know there was no such thing as a halfway crook. Either or. Long run, short run, they have no choice. They're here for the duration. Pennies just have a lot of aura to them, and they know how to dance and tango without having feet. They got that fancy footwork, and they don't even know how to do it. It's just second nature. People don't realize how iconic the penny has become. I mean, you know what a penny used to be? That's what a penny used to be. Yeah, get a trident up the ass. Now you see that, right? That's stuck in the coin. That is an error. It's not like a crazy error, but it constitutes as an error. So we're gonna put him on the platform. Yeah, and you want to know what? That's awesome. We got to have somebody's got to love the pennies, and the thing is, every coin's got its own mojo. That's 74. 79 dun. We haven't found no wheat pennies yet, but that's a formality. Anything can happen here. Ooh, there we go. Look at that healthy 73. $83. 18. 76. Well, this is the thing. You know, give it... Oh, I just dropped one. Forgive me, guys. I don't even know where it's at or what happened to it. Is this one right here? This toner? The 73 Denver? The toner. It's the toner. The 73 toner. No, I'm just... Pennies... Like, I'm happy I'm doing them, but yesterday, I had to explain. I was nervous. Like... Because I've never done them on here, and it was like, yeah, first time for everything. He's a toner, too, 96 Denver. I don't know a lot about them. I just know that you do want to keep them. I've been stating that for years, but on... Ooh... The Zebra Air. That's a major grease air. Look at that. The Polka Dotter. That's cool, right? The Polka Dotter. Ain't that cool? Yeah, we're keeping that one for sure. I don't care what anyone says. No, that would... Yeah. No, that's a decent air. That's a cool air. Ooh, the 64 Denver. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is what's awesome. Look at this pile we got over here, the old skis. Like, you know, we do this for a lot of different reasons that most people don't do it for. We do it for the anticipation, suspense, the action, the glory, the thrill. And you know, you give it a couple weeks after me doing these, I'll be more keen to this, but like, there's no I in team. We want to work together on this. Cherry, hiya. Told you we get, hey, what'd I tell you? I said, I'll try my best to get pennies. Here we are. 2007. 2008. 20. 7. A toner. 98 or 88, my bad. Not 98, 88 Denver. 23. Ooh, what the heck's going on here? 74 Denver, hey. Come here, you. Oh, where'd you go? Is that you? Fell down in here, I guess is where you had to go. Is this with it? Ah, whatever. You're down there. We'll find you. You're not going nowhere anyways. At 83. Wow. With a crater in his head. That's not normal, right? Hey, minting air, die break, crater head. Looks like somebody tried to comatose him like Jeffrey Dahmer, drill a hole in the head, try to drop some acid up in there. You can't comatose a coin for one. But yeah, is that something that... Oh, look how beautiful that thing is on there. Oh, it's really looking like a fucking zebra now. One of them North African zebras. Yeah, but look at that. Crater head air, right? Got that crater head going on. No, he got a hole in the head. Somebody try to give him a fucking double tap. I think they reversed it, do 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, because that's a hole for sure. We're going to keep it. It's a keeper. Uh-oh, we got a jumper. Oh, Lord, look at this one. It's 1962 Denver. He looking like stir-fried shit. Excuse my language. Shit on top of shit. Okay. I wouldn't know. I'm finding out as we're doing it. Everything in time reveals itself. 72 Denver. The 24. The 07. I'm excited. This is it. The 16. Well, we're going to be doing dimes, nickels, and pennies for a while now because we've been beating the fucking pavement with all the high-end stuff. I mean, we've been going crazy with it. I mean, completely berserk. Yep. Good old 2000. Y2K didn't get you. If you were hiding in the bathtub with that canned cream corn, you thought that virus was going to get you. Because when they have a D, that means they were minted out of Denver. That's exactly why. Does that help you? Like this one, the 61 Denver. You do see that D. A, B, C, D. You see how that works, right? It's an even exchange. The 77. Yeah, I didn't think... Yeah, you were probably thinking about it one side right there. Look at that. 69 Denver. That's a nice, healthy one. Let's look at this penny. Because that's what we're on here doing. We're looking at pennies. I'm not worried about your adult sensibility because you want to know why I keep saying Denver. Everybody else knows. That's why you're the only one saying it. I'm taking it you got stuck in a hamster wheel. And you're going around and around and around and you're dizzy. And that's why you're still stuck in a hamster wheel, right? Behave, please. I have a suggestion. That's why. You see that, right? You do know the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s? They teach you stop, drop, and roll? Or is that why you're a little charred, crispy critter? Okay. Well, how about that then? The biggest thing is, what are you going to do about it? Because it's not about you convincing everybody on here. There's at least 130 people, not counting me, that know that you're full of bullshit. I know you're full of bullshit. Nobody likes any of that. Nah. I like how people want to claw and paw for, you know, like how ignorant you could be about it. When you do that, you're doing it to the whole, to everybody. Well, maybe you should reevaluate your situation because I don't have to. This was going to happen regardless. Another 69 Denver dun-dun-dun. Why do I keep saying it? You already know why. There's a D. I'm not saying it because I got lips. '87 Denver. I'm liking that one. You'll be all right. Go put some pressure on your back. Read a book. Because obviously you can't behave here. There's one simple rule. Behave. Ooh! Our second proof. Maybe a business strike. 1974. Yeah. Okay, this is number 2 for us, guys. This is why we do it. We got our first one right there, 69. Whoop, my bad. Right there. Nope. It is number 2. I got to keep them separated. Wherever the hell it is. This is number 2, but where's number 1? I don't know, but that's number 2. I got to keep them separated. What's that? 74. That 74 is a little worn. We like it, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I think it might be right up here. Who knows? Yep, here's our 69. Here's our first one right here. First one, the second one. Yeah, we're doing good. Let's look at the back, though. How's the back looking? I'm cool as a cucumber. You're the ones pushing daisies. $2018. Yeah, you see how that works? Thank you. I like that. You said no mint mark. It means Pennsylvania mint. Awesome. Another fact from the Falcons, it sounds like. This is the thing. I'm not going to keep entertaining the bullshit, but you're not going to catch me on a channel being goofy. You're not going to catch me on a channel hopping from channel because that's not what I do. So you want to come on here trying to destroy what's going on? It's not going to work. Because like I said, you got to convince yourself. Maybe you need to go look in a mirror. Ooh, why is this one a little too darker? No, it's really dark. You guys can't see it, but it's darker than... I think it might be from the zinc and the magnesium. No, I'm serious. That one's sticking out a little bit to me. I like that. What do we have here? Well, nobody's perfect. Yeah, nobody. Nobody's perfect, dude. But for you to be, hey, for you to be all... No, I don't understand it. Why? No, I just don't remember going on somebody's live and trying to fuck things up. Because that's not what I do. That's what cowards do. That's what cowards do. That's what cowards do. It's so easy to do what somebody wants to pop up on here. You can't do that. You catch me on the channel doing it, you can burn me at the stake. Thing is, you're not gonna, because I don't do that. That's not what I do. So I don't expect somebody else doing it thinking they're cute. Because that shit's old. Very old. That's why you got to sit down and learn to behave. Go play with the ocarina and behave. Go put some holes in the wall. Reflect on your actions. 2005. We need the one I told you right in the beginning. It's probably way down there in the bottom. And we're only like 5, 6, 7 rolls in. I don't know. It shows Lincoln on the back, like coming down the memorial steps or something, I think. We've only come across one of those. Are those somewhat rare or not? Because we've only come across one of them. And it's down in here. Don't worry. We're going to be going through. Ooh. Looky. Hubba hubba. 1956. Oh. Ooh, our first wheat penny. I can feel who's going to get the Heisman next year. I can see it. Whoa. Save the manatees. Yeah. Look at that nice 56. It knows how to behave. From all the way from its inception to this very second. Look at that. Pride and true. That's what we like to see, right? This is why we do it. Waldo, where you at? Yeah. This is why we do it. Oh, you'll learn to behave. Everyone's got to learn to behave, or you got to pay to play. You can't leave unless you come in. 88 Denver. Dun-dun-dun. Look at double. It's a double plant. Look, you can see it. There's something weird going on around here. We're going to keep it. 86. That's your birth year. You'll be 40 this year. Behave. Make it another day. 83 Denver. 97 Denver. Thank you, Copper Cave. Okay. Ooh, looky. A 70 Dun-dun-dun. Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah. That's why we put it off to the side. I figured as much. That's why with these coins, like we're gonna be doing a bit. We're gonna start getting deep down into the copper hole with these guys. Starting to get to know these guys real good so we can know what we have, what we don't have, what could be. I'm sorry, I like coins that look all messed up and oh, osh, gosh, my gosh, hush. 81. 2020. 19. 01. 2010. 2016. Ooh, 87. 17, Philly. 82, Denver. Oh, yeah. Pennies are really eventful, and I'm loving it. 61, Denver. Whoa! Save the manatees. Yeah. Gotta love these old skis. Look at that 61 Denver done to that. '84. 2024. 9999. Getting ready for the bathtub, huh? 98s, yeah, going backwards. 85. 2018. 91. Dun dun dun. I think we're doing really good over here. Got some nice little grease errors. Got a few strikes. Got a wheat penny so far. It's working out pretty decent. And it always does. If you look, you shall find. It pays to discover. Oldest coin that we yanked, probably Napoleon's grandson when he was Emperor of France. 17th century. Yeah, we pulled this out of 50-cent pieces a couple months ago. Yeah, Napoleon's grandson when he was Emperor of France, third of his name. King of the Andals and the first man. King of the cannons. King of the ice cream. Oh, yes. That probably right there. That is the oldest coin that we've yanked. Unless somebody else could rectify the situation, but I'm believing that's probably it. Well, that's something you're going to have to get over. Just like people who have arachnophobia, they got to get over the thing with the spiders. They got to remember they're not going to get wrapped up in a web. You'll be okay. Go put some ice on that shit and cool down. Don't get all hot and bothered over little old things. You're going to make a molehill out of a mountain, ain't you? I thought it was pretty epic. I thought it was a Chuck E. Cheese coin at first. And it is. It's 170-something years old. That's 17th century right there. That's real history. 1962 Denver done to that. 2015. I did. I truly thought it was like a Chuck E. Cheese coin or something. I don't know why. Until I seen that it said Emperor Napoleon III. I was like, oh shit, this ain't your standard Ooh, what the hell's going on here? 86 Denver looking a little mushy. 79 Denver. Looking like he double stamped in there. 21D. Ooh, 85. You see that? Gotta keep that one for sure too. Ooh, that 93 Denver's looking nice. I don't know. Someone I don't judge books by their cover, but yeah. 76 Denver. Ooh. See, when you start hitting these nice ones, it's like, oh, you can't, there's no getting around it. The feeling. Yeah, and what's crazy is that coin specifically, they made it in 3 different compositions: bronze, silver, and gold. Yeah, that's a 20 franc. That's like a 20 franc. You know, that's what you would give to a couple ladies back in France for a menage a trois. You'd flip them one of those. And then everybody would behave. 82. Nice. Look at that. Nice little 82 here. Uh-oh, here we go. Looks like somebody had to go down the sewer pipe. Somebody had to slide down the sewer. What's scary about coins like that one I just showed you, when you feel them in your hand, you can feel everything that they've been through. Now, this one's just rough stuff. You can see what's going on here, but don't ever let a messed up coin or what you perceive to be a messed up coin fool you. We can't tell much from the over here what's happening. We can still tell it's a penny. But you'd be very surprised on what some of these could be. Ooh, 76 Denver. Nice. We're getting those iconic years, I'll tell you that. The hell? Look at this crazy ass nut. That night. What's that supposed to be? I think that was a mint mark. Look at that. That 1991 don't look too. This ain't no Porsche Carrera. What we got going on here? Look at this. Look at that. That one damn near gone over there. 199, huh? Oh no. We gotta keep that one too. There's something going on. Yeah. Oh look, back to back. 1991. Oh no. Forgive me. Oh sheesh. I'm sorry. Ooh, that's a clean 92. Or that's an 82, I mean. Yep. Better. Yeah, we've gotten one so far. That's about it on that one. Nah. Uh-oh. Ender. 63 Denver Duntadunt. Clean. Very clean. Well, I have to say, pennies are just as eventful as any other coin. Mm-hmm. Little bit more messy, but it comes with the territory. '96, 2010, 23. Ooh, 63. '59. Indeed, I do, and I have been. Got some up here, along with some proofs and strikes we found. I need to die too. 64. Behave. Not that old. That 2007 is looking a little rough, Stephs. 1 wheat penny, too. Wow, what is that? Why is that 8 so small? That's a small 8. Understood. You penny enthusiasts, I believe you. Big time. So I said I totally need that insight. Ooh, that 85. Oh, we know you torn and tatted. That one too. Sheesh. Pennies are really fun though. 74. Denver Dun-Dun-Dun. 89. 79 Denver. We're getting some nice oldsies. 73. Hey. 86. That'll make you 40. 2019. Don't worry, these coins will be properly vetted. This is our very first time ever doing a penny here. So there's no such thing as perfect. So we go back and do our trial and error. 93. 2015. That's in Denver. Like I said, this is new. This is really new for me and for the channel, for everybody. But for everybody who collects pennies, this is a long wait coming. Don't worry, it's gonna last a hot minute. You know, I usually do a few hours a day. We got almost 2 hours. We're going to put 2 hours in here, and then tonight we'll get back on, and we'll pick up where we left off. But from what I can see, is we're gonna be pretty Gucci. That 97's torn. Wow. Why did you just rub one out with a cheese grater? Yeah, you see how that works? You see how you sank like the fucking Titanic absent iceberg? You like that, right? Well, tomorrow you can try it again. And then you guys wonder why. I stay to myself. That's why I love when these fucking ob jobs and spark plugs want to come on here. Well, you're not going to see me doing what you're doing. That's just all there is to it. So, you keep wanting to be a fucking spark plug, go ahead. Look at that, though. 78. Looks like it was stamped over, or double stamped. There's probably a magnitude of other things I don't see that my penny enthusiasts see. But, ooh. Oh, yeah, it's a doubler for sure. Oh, yeah. It's a doubler. Oh, yeah, it's one of the Neanderthal ones. Just like I was asking earlier, but nobody said anything, so maybe nobody knew. In the very beginning, in the first roll, we got one that had Lincoln on the back, looking like he was walking down the steps. We've only come across one of them. It's down here in the bottom. I got to get it. Are those rare? Because we've only seen one so far. $73. 98. 05. 81. 73. Uh-oh. What do we got here? An 03, all torn and tattered. We'll keep you off to the side. Dangerous species list. 78 Denver again. You will behave. 74. $88. I'm liking all these older ones. I'm liking you about the older ones to the newer ones. A lot more eventful on here. 2016. Now, did they do anything with the pennies that they did like with the nickel? Anything low mintage on any of the years? Like I said, 61 Denver. Yeah. Oh, yes. 84. Looking all torn and tattered. Ooh, the toner. The 95 Denver. Ooh, 2001. Like these. These are the errors I've been coming across. These little grease errors. They got these stripes in them. They got trapped in there. Don't worry, I've got so many of them already over here. We're going to go through these coins again. I guarantee there's going to be stuff that I can't pick up. The wheat ones, we've gotten one wheat one so far. One wheat. And it's a nice iconic one. We got our first foreign coin out of the first roll. Ooh, look at that. Die break on an 80 Denver. Let's check it under X-ray specs. Okay. What? Yeah, somebody got a hold, choked him out with his own bow tie. It looks like a little bit, but it's a keeper. It ain't no Klondike bar, but I'm not looking for ice cream with y'all. 81. Uh-oh, what do we got here? 2008 Denver Dun-Dun-Dun. Ooh, the 92. Yeah, we found a few strikes or proofs, but I don't think they're that year, Jerry. Opal. Ooh, looks like we got our second wheat penny. Save the manatees. What? Woo! 1940, baby. You know, yesterday we found a 1940 nickel. You know, I got that scope AK hit little. This right here knocked the head up nickel. Look at that. Clean. Clean and healthy. That one knew how to behave all the way. Oh, yeah. Number 2. What? Yeah. Get him. You'll learn to behave with that one. That one will teach you how to behave. You're damn right it is. I'm saying it because I'm thinking it's looking healthy as hell coming from the roll. It does. It looks like a champion absent Wheaties compared to some of these damn coins. Ooh. 72. Ooh. You said 2017 Phillies? Yeah? Yeah, I heard all the West Points but 1 year all are absent mint mark. Like I told you guys in the beginning, we won't find no proofs or business strikes that look like that. We just won't, guys. But we have found them already. But they're just not looking nice and clean and prepared to perform. Gotcha. Now, we focus under pressure. We don't fold. Hey, Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Ooh. Mysteries abound, everybody. Hope you ate your vegetables. Ooh, 64 Denver. Yeah. 94. 23, you see that? Like I said, that's like a common little... You see the... There's so many of these. It's a pretty common error. I'm thinking. 2014. Ooh, 2000. 1980, Denver. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, 73. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that fucking 3. What were they trying to do? Make a fucking longbow out of that? Where's their flax string? They don't even got no looses. Oh, yeah. We're liking that. X-ray specs. Is that what a normal 3 looks like? That 3 looks like they stretched it out. Trying to rewrap and unwrap somebody's noodle. Yeah, if you look at it from the side, it looked like a little birdie in the background or some shit. That's weird, right? Either way, it's out of there. It's staying. Nothing exceeds but excess, guys. Be vigilant. Keep your fingers on the pulse. 03, looking torn and tattered. We'll find out your malfunction soon. Damn, 83. Looks like that's what the 3s were just looking like back in the day, huh? Very weird. I guess that was normal, but it's pre-unorthodox to me. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here? He's like, help me! Don't you understand? We're all going to die someday. That's what he's saying. That poor coin. Look at it. Oh, this poor thing. This poor coin. Oh, no. What happened to it? Man, somebody yoked it up. Look at that poor thing. I feel sorry for it. I think I'm going to have to vet it. You can't make this up. This is fucking nuts. Oh, that's why I love this. Because it's so eventful. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, we're going to have to keep that one off for speculation. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I'm serious. That's some rough stuff right there. Yeah. You're damn right. Somebody wanted to hit it with Tintilla's Revenge. Oh, one, didn't they? Hell no. You thought I slipped it in or something? What is that? Hey, at least you're not wandering around going to everybody, who are you? We're not looking for owls. Who are you talking to? Don't be doing that. Oh, our second foreign. Still not intended for circulation. Now, we found 4 coins in on the first roll, guys. Let's match up. I don't know if this is why you probably can't tell. Ooh. Somebody going to the boom boom room. Here. We're going to pull these off to the side. We're going to show X-ray specs again. Here we go. Pull the... This was our first one. This was the 4th coin in on the first roll. So, but look, when you flip it over, can you see a year? Where the hell is the year? Or am I just not there? If I don't see him and it's right there to bite me like a fucking snake, so be it. But what? There's something wrong with this one, and whether that's the way they made it or not, there's no fucking year on it. You show me the fucking year, and I'll show you fucking the fillings out of my teeth. I'll fucking yank a good tooth for you. What do you want? Hey, you just can't get around it. There's something wrong going on here. And I'm no doctor, but I'll check the vitals. I'll still check the vitals. You don't need to own a rocket to be a rocket scientist. But why can't we see a fucking year? Is it because this son of a bitch is all maltriped and commie triped out? Or were they too busy running around? There's a fucking year like popped up over here, I think. 1997 maybe? I'm not 100% sure. But it shouldn't be here. Like, why is it right here? And like, what's going on here? Like, this is just weird shit. Oh well. We'll figure that out too. Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. It like that. That's stuck in the coin. That's grease there for sure. We liking them healthy ones. Well, that's good. I got some clarification. That's true peace of mind. 75 Denver. 2016. Behave. Ooh. 77 Denver. Dun-ta-dunt. Healthy. 93. Pot shots from the 22. 06. 98. Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, too many hits of CLR got that son of a bitch all burnt up. $95 Denver. Uh-oh, look how old that son of a bitch already looking. Wow. I almost thought we had a die clash going on here, but it's just a 2010. Ooh, save the manatees. What? Yay! 41, baby. You want more? That's number 3. Yeah. Yeah, look how healthy that stone gun is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That. Hey, no fuss, no muss. You put some pep in your step, you. Shape up or ship out. Yeah, that's how you get. That's number 3 right there. That's number 3. 89 Denver, dun dun dun. 23. Oh, we are having a fucking ball here. Yeah, we are totally going to be going down the penny rabbit hole. I don't care. That, nickels. We still got dimes to do now. Those are going to be a little rough to do, but we're going to have to get with it. We got to get some of them new ones for the book. We got everything but that. We're up to date on everything but the dime. We're just waiting for the other 3 variants of the quarter to come out, which every couple months it will till the end of the year. 2 out of 5 of the variants are out, so. Ooh, no. Looking like battery. I already cleaned the batteries. We're not doing that. You're damn right. They're cool as cucumbers. So, I haven't seen one of those ones with Lincoln on the back. Very first roll, we got 1. That was it. We've gotten 2 strikes so far, or a proof or strike either way. S. 3 wheats. 63 Denver. Healthy. 73 Denver. Decade of Excellence. 85. Uh-oh. These 1990 commie tribes keep coming out even torn up more. 82. Ooh. 82. Yeah. Prepared to perform. 76. That 96 looking a little rough. $75 Denver. Uh-oh. You see that? That's from something being in there too. Cloth. When it was bonding. Cloth or nylon. That indentation type. Oh, I just know that from all the damn research I did from all the mints knowledge. Just like a lot of people, you really want to know the ins and outs? They give tours. And you can ask a million questions and they have to fucking answer. So if there's things that you are... Damn, I almost thought that motherfucker was bangers. I'm going to have to keep that 71 off to the side. The hell? What the fuck is going on here? Pal's Cabin? Okay, I've never seen this before. What do we got going on here? Don't tell me this is like equivalent to like one of those Lewis and Clark nickels, because if so, we're Pal's Cabin going bye-bye. We're going to keep this, though. 09. So, see? 09 is the other one I seen. Lincoln's like coming down the back. He's like stepping down steps. I've only got one of those so far. We're keeping that son bitch. Pal's Cabin over there. That's where they kept all the gunpowder. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we like. Okay. Rip a rug. Ooh. Ooh, 82, Denver. 83, Denver. Why is that 8 looking all fucking Hamanatra? Look at that shit, guys. Look at all Hamanatra and shit. It ain't getting past me. There's something going on there. We're keeping it no matter what anyone says. God said to do it. He said it's the will. I don't know what they're doing here, but that 8 is real weird and fishy. They tried to do the loop-de-loop. That didn't work too well. Yeah. Doing those revolving tails, trying to keep on somewhere. 86, Denver. Ooh, there we go. 98, Denver done tonight. We're going to keep that one up this side. There's something going on there. 95. 80. Yeah. Uh-oh. What do we got here? 2014? Whoa. What is your malfunction, commie tripe? Oh, sheesh. There we go, guys. What do we see now? What do we see? I don't know what's going on with him exactly, but there's something going on. I don't want to sit and stare at him too long. He might grow another head and start talking to us. What about the back? Wow. From my end, God, he's all different colors. I've never seen a penny this beautiful. Beautiful penny. That's a beautiful penny right there. Oh, it's a greaser for sure. Oh, 04. 72 Denver. 94. 20. 77. The doubler. 90. 97. Yes, indeed. 64. Oh, they are. Well, business strikes and proofs. Yeah, we've gotten 2 of those so far. They don't look all shiny and pretty like the ones I show, but we've gotten them. Ooh, 70 Denver. 88 Denver. Uh-oh. What do we got here? 75 Denver. Ooh. 21. Uh-oh. Coming out fresh now. 82. 2013. 17. 96. 76. Oops. Well, at least it fell down in the pile. 83. That 83 is looking healthy. 2020. 2020 or 2000. 92 Denver. What do we got here? 91. 19. 89. 75. Okay. 1000. 08. Ooh. I'll have to put you off to the side too. Something happened to you. We'll figure it out. '82 and '85, we're gonna keep them deeper. I never seen that damn log cabin shit. No, I haven't. A little weird. '75. 86. 73. 60. Oh, I don't know why I tossed that. Don't worry, we'll be vetting through them. 2016. Yeah, it seems like a lot of them is contracted that. Yeah, it's almost like Agent Orange, only for the penny. Ooh, what about this thing? Never seen this before. Oh, 09. Oh, so that's the same year I seen that other one in. I'll learn to fucking behave. What's going on here, guys? Is this one of them things again? Look at it. It's a toner, too. Look at that. That thing is mismatching everywhere, and it's clean and pretty. This reminds me of like the added construction that just happened that they had to take up and break down. Next coin. Ooh. Whoa, there's something up with this one. 64 Denver. But it's more than a 64 Denver. There's something else going on here. No, this is too nice. This is just too nice. Wow, look at that thing glaze. It almost reminds me of a business strike or an L like wow. Ooh. That'll get y'all twisted. Look at that. There's something special about this one. This 64. We're not talking Nintendo either. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. We're going to figure it out, though. That thing just sticks out like a business strike. No, it does. It sticks out like a business strike. 79 Denver. $63. Baby Denver. $83. 2020. $74. 83 again. The Baby Denver Duntadunts. Ooh. Ooh, somebody's going to the boom boom room. What I tell y'all? Told y'all to behave. This is how it behaves. You just don't pass a coin up like that. There's something happening. Unstable mutation. Big time. Endangered species list. You're damn right. Too many hits of that CLR. '94, torn and tattered. Ooh, like that too. 2015. '83. Ooh, what's going on above his head, guys? Is that like a die? Is that a die break, or is that like a? His hair ain't got that little fucking muff buffing on top. We're gonna have to pull out X-ray specs. Or am I just not ever seeing that? Okay, guys, here. Look at this. Look at his head. He's got like a little mound of shit on his head. You guys do see that, right? Look at that. That's actually on his head. It was made. Look. It's like a bird nest. You see that at the top? Look at that. That don't come off either. What is that called? The mound of shit Lincoln? And then look, you can see there's some stuff going on here, but like I said, we gotta this is an error. You gotta always find the error in the ways. No, you do. Because if you guys notice, he didn't have extra thing of hair that he put up in a little bun. That's not no bot top. Yeah, he ain't no chrome dome either, so we know there's something seriously going wrong. And that ain't no extra fucking bow tie on his head. Would they wrap him like a present? Yeah, we like this one for sure. Look at that. Yeah, he got a little bird nest at the top. You like that? That's what you call real air. Big time. Ain't no getting around it. Yeah, there's something going on with that bob top. Copper Cave goes, beautiful. That's couldn't let him run away. Coin fell. So that's one of our mighty airs right now. That overtops any grease air. I've never seen that in my life, but yet I've never done Lincolns either before. But some people say we got the gift of gap when it comes to finding errors. You got to remember, there's no such thing as a perfect coin, so there's errors in all the ways. Not sure what's wrong, but you do see that is part of his head, though, right? You do see that. Like, that's not something that rubs off. I already tried. That's actually a part of the coin, bro. It's crazy, too, because I'm like, what the hell? Does he got that extra fucking crop top going on? Like, wrap it up. There's something. Let me turn that off, though. Here we go. Ooh, there we go. Somebody just answered. It almost reminds me of the cotton gin. Old lady having an extra bun on there, or this or that. Lump and stump. Ooh. Well, isn't that something? Ooh, another 1960. I'm taking it you're on here to try to convince yourself of things, right? You got to be pretty bored with life to have to be on here to try to convince yourself. Maybe you need to go take a look in the mirror. That penny's got more credibility than you do. At least when I look at it, I don't smell what you ate for fucking breakfast, which was a can of shark shit. I can smell through the speakers every time you try to tap. It's really unethical and it's deplorable. Even if you stopped eating it, I would smell it. Ain't that something? Ooh, why is you so torn up? A lot of people wouldn't understand that. 76. Yeah, it's funny how you don't want to say nothing now, huh? Why? Because you can feel yourself sizzling? You're on fire, man. They didn't teach you how to stop, drop, and roll? 1980. They didn't, did they? It'll be okay. We're almost done for this part of Dow. There we go. There's number 2 on these. In the very beginning, the third coin of the first roll was one of these. Is this part of that set? I already know it's the same year. It's the second one we got of them. Yeah, and people got tired of stop smelling your bullshit. What's going on, though, here? This is what I was talking about, the one that I found earlier. Look it. Are these rare, or are these who just made that one year? Yeah, nobody gives it. Either or. 2009 Denver. I gotta get the other one out of here, but we're not getting rid of any of the pennies anyway, so gotta keep it. I do use gloves. I just didn't have the luxury this time. I don't know. Am I going to? Is it gonna do anything for you? Is it gonna make you sleep better at night? $81. You know what I love, but it still makes me wonder, but it never ceases to amaze me. How is it that so many people are fucking bored with life that they could come on, I'm just glad I'm not like that. I'm just so glad because, the last thing I want to do is be a fucking chump that's deluding itself. Nice 78. Ooh, why is this one all... This one's looking like it's business strike material. But it's a Denver. No, I'm serious. I like that. Thank you, Cherry. I knew if anyone knew, it would be you. Seems like you're the only one, along with a few others today, that knows how to prevent forest fires. And you guys ain't even going to stop, drop, and roll. Half of these guys, they act like they didn't go through kindergarten, let alone high school. Middle school, the whole thing. Ooh, 64. Dun-dun-dun. You want to know what would be nice to knock off the list on here? I own one. It's a steel penny, but would that be cool if we found a steel penny in here one of these times? So far, we're still at 2 strikes. Or proofs, whatever you want to call them. You can't really tell which one's which from the other. But, it's there. They're happening. We've got more wheat pennies than that, so. Ooh. 81. It'll be all right. We all can't be the best at everything. 81. 82. Pride and true. '88 Denver. '19. Ooh, 1970. Healthy. Well, ain't you a daisy? Trying to freshen up for us, huh, Copper Cave? Don't worry, I gotta go to the bank, go get another box of these. We're not even halfway through this box. And we're at 2 hours, so like, yeah. These guys are gonna be lasting a long time. Ooh, 86. Ooh. Don't know why you. Ooh, look at that too. Look at that. Ooh. 82 again. Denver. All right, we got about 1 or 2 more rolls, guys. We hit the 2-hour mark. I hope this is... Lord, look at that. It just disconnected from us just for a split second. It's that damn weather out there. Don't feel bad. I got one from 2020. That's good. I would keep your wheat pennies. Ooh. See what happens here. '78 Denver Blant. Ooh, look at that. Filled in Denver. 77. Yes, they are, and that's why that's why this is their debut to the channel. To show people that pennies do still exist too. I love how we get a whole bunch of people on here talking shit. Oh, you're messing with pennies. Well, if you don't like it, do something about it. Otherwise, rotate. Because there's not even the damn thing you can do about it. That's why I love when people want to waste their time that they can't back trying to mess with what we're doing. No, it gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling in the heart knowing that I'm doing something right. That we're all doing something right. Because if somebody come on here and get all hot and bothered over what we're doing, we must be moving fucking mountains. Oh, yeah, we must be moving mountains. Nice air. Oh, yeah, nice air. Reminds me of the Afro Man quarter. Yeah, that Frederick Douglass I showed you guys. That quarter to tell it out. Oh, yeah. It'll make you behave. Flip the coin and find out. 64 Denver. Ooh. 94, all green around the gills. Uh-oh, we have a dropper. Excuse me. What? Ooh. Damn, that 82 is looking true. I like that 82. It reminds me of Chucky. I like to be hugged. Keep it warm to your heart. 73. Whoops. 25 fell down in the counter. 71 Denver. Oh, you remember that one? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm going to pull it out later for shits and giggles. Hell yeah. Didn't I post it on the page with the airs? There we go. Look at got your grease fingerprint there. Your little wavers. Radiation waves. Innovation Station, baby. Oh, you will behave. Woo! Look at that 80. $99. Bye. Pennies are epic. I'm having fun. All right, we're on our last roll. We still got over half of a box left. But we're going to go get more. And more and more. Till the strange is too much for you to bear. We got to give our undivided attention to the smaller guys today. The little guys. These little guys right here. All the little guys. 69 Denver Dun-dun-dun. $83 Denver. I don't care what anyone says. I still pull it off to the side. I love the ones that are all tore up. I go for the underdog. Ooh. I don't think there's any. Ooh. Hamilton thought he was going to get in on us, huh? Ooh. Behave. Ooh, 76 Denver. Green. Room. 999. Bye. 1970, all torn and tattered. What are you going to do if we window make it shatter? Negative. Had to start selling some, though. $89 looking destroyed. 79 Denver. 87 Denver. Ooh. What's going on with this thingy? Another one of those ones that are just looking like a business strike. But it's a 87 Dun-dun-dun. This is number 2 on these weird guys. Guy, look at this. This is an air. This has got to be an air. Look at it. Look at that thing. Ooh. Look at that, though, guys. Hey, that's a keeper eeper, right? The Reaper come to take it. Flip it around. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got next. We're keeping that one for sure, though. Ooh. Oh, number 3. 69 proof. Ooh, more punch than a bowl of juice. What? That's number 3. Save the manatees. Yeah. Look at that. That son bitch is still healthy like hubba hubba jabba jabba. From the ones that I was trying to give you good Astro advice with. Look, these are the ones I was trying to tell you about. Like, we're not going to find business strikes that are looking healthy like that. That's what your standard business strike should be looking like. And then your proofs should be looking like that. But we're not going to find them all nice and genuine and pumped and tough. But it's still enough to certify. He ain't got a good alibi, so he got to stay. So it's good alibi. Bye. Nice 969. Yeah. Ain't no getting around it. That's what you call one of them healthy ones. Super healthy. That's a super duper Thundercat right there. That's what you call one of them super duper Thundercats. Yeah, like my little baby Anthropike tokens. Those little guys, the most beautiful girl King's Guards that ever be implemented into the King's Guards. 63 Denver. Ooh. Yeah, that's my little brownie Anthropike. And the Oreo Toki. Ain't no getting around them Tokis. 75. (2016) had a thing. 81 looking douchey boosh. Ooh. 70. 2014. 88. Damn. You gotta go clean yourself up. You look like shit on top of shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. What? Yeah. That's a healthy 64. That's the end of that roll, and we're at our 2-hour mark, guys. I hope you guys had fun with this partial penny hunt. We will get back to it. We will get back to it. I was supposed to start last night. I'm eternally sorry. Provisions of labor, emergencies arose. I did my best to get up on here when I could. But we did excellent, guys. We did excellent. We got 4 or 5 proofs or strikes. We got some nice airs. We got some weird shiny coin clash ones. And then, like, we got this little bun top, too. Where's that son of a gun? Either way, we got some nice hitters. And we got this dime. Hamilton wants to be with Lincoln. I don't know why, but only they'll know. But, yeah, we did pretty good on these, guys. We got a couple foreigns, you know, shit like that. But, yeah, we will prevail. If there's anything else that needs to be going on, let me know. When we get back on, we're picking up where we left off. We got plenty to go. Plenty. Make sure you bring your x-ray specs. I'm still trying to find bun top. Let's see here, guys. Somebody said it's the bun in the head. Right there. Look at that. That's probably our biggest error right there. The bun in the head. Looks like the dodo bird, the aardvarks, came and took a fucking morning dump on his head. Either or, it's there. Got some nice little fucking strikes and proofs. More punch in a bowl of juice. Some simple other errors, but that's probably our big boy error right there. And we got like 4 wheat pennies. And that's just like 1/3 of the box. So I think we're doing really good. So for everybody who's locked in, I hope you stay locked in. We'll be back on soon. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your Warlord with them. Out. Save the manatees! Ooh, ooh.